Hello there.
Welcome to week 5, Perfect Androgyny.
Woo!
Do you want to maybe just preface with why you're dressed like Mystic Meg?
I'm not dressed like Mystic Meg.
What's going on there? They want to know if is the video coming out before this or what's happening?
People know exactly what I'm dressed like.
I don't know.
See, comment down below what I'm dressed like. People know.
No, your earrings remind me if they used to do these lattice potato sort of snacks, cheese and chive or whatever it is, and they were like that lattice. So the theme for this week is going to be questions from all the other girls.
It's not really a theme as such, but we thought it would be fun to interact with one another a little bit. Now that we've been going for a few weeks to find out a bit more about each other.
We're not just faceless androids, sort of, you know, in sort of some sort of corporation. We do sort of know each other. We do communicate. So, questions.
So everyone has taken time to ask each other one question. So I've got a list right now of what everybody has.
We count as one.
We count as one
Unit. That's fine.
Yeah. But I've got the list now of the questions that everybody has asked us. So are you ready? Are you ready for the questions?
Are you ready, Alaska?
So, Mr. Sunday, Joe Harwood says, are you coming to Crash Pride? I'm assuming Brighton Pride. Can we please hijack Ruby Rose?
Well, I mean, I think the plan is that we are going to, you know, arrive at Joseph's abode. I'm bringing a tray of drinks.
A tray of drinks?
I've told him this already.
A crate of drinks.
A
crate of trays of drinks.
You upgraded it.
Yes.
Shit.
In regards to Ruby Rose though, I don't really get it.
See, I thought this season of Orange is the New Black was the worst so far. It was so dry.
I liked it a lot. Let's not talk about Orange is the New Black. Basically, no, it's not as good, but I liked it. But Ruby Rose, why are people so obsessed with her?
I get the whole...
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Like the naturally super androgynous people where it's like
she's
shit.
Stunningly beautiful, but is that the only...
Here. What is that? Oh, it's my foot, never mind.
Is that the only reason why people love her so much? Just because of her aesthetic?
I mean, it's like that model.
Because she had fucking nothing to say in the show.
That
I don't know who that is.
You know who that is.
But yeah, I get that she's gorgeous and she's hot, and I get that she makes people question their sexuality, blah, 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 blah.
Wasn't there a question? Yes, Joseph, we're going to be at Pride with you. It's going to be glorious.
But we're not interested in hijacking Ruby Rose. We'll leave that to you.
Well, I mean, you know, what did you exactly have in mind? Because, I don't know, ransom I did.
Oh, well, if there's money involved,
then
let's
move on.
I could be persuaded.
Let's go.
Dearest Maddie, Miss Monday. She wants to know, she's got 2 questions here, cheeky bitch.
So greedy.
How did you guys meet, and what's your favourite part about doing drag? So we get asked how the two of us met quite often. We'll put a little card here.
Yeah, we've
done a whole video describing that, but the gist of it is that we met in a nightclub, just played tonsil tennis, exchanged numbers, and the rest is history.
Tonsil tennis? Like you're some sort of middle-aged person, tonsil tennis. I apologise for that. Well, disgusting term.
Well, what would you prefer?
Yes, well, you know, we sort of pashed, didn't we?
Pashed?
But yeah, it's gross how we met. It's kind of gross. It's sort of one step above met on Grindr, but it's still not something that it's amazing to tell the
Because
grandkids.
it was a chance encounter. We didn't just organise to meet up online or something like that.
Passing in the night.
But that's really the only aspect of romance in our meeting
that there ever was to this day.
What was the other question?
What's
our favourite part about doing drag? I like doing this.
This right here.
Yeah, I love doing this. I love doing videos on YouTube. I love speaking to all of you guys.
I love pretending that it's Christmas Day and I am Elizabeth II, sitting in her living room, speaking to you all. And it really sort of wettens my heart.
I also like to do I like to dabble a little bit in cosplay like I am today. And obviously
I still don't get it.
Female characters have well, not all the time, but generally speaking, they've got so much more interesting outfits and hair than the men. So yeah, that's fun to do.
Okay, great.
Dearest Philip is Mr. Tuesday.
Hello, Philippe.
And Philip wants to know, do you share each other's makeup and clothes? Well, you're not wearing it.
No, we don't really. We are both a 6. Nova is a 6. I'm a 16.
Right.
16.
I don't know US sizes, but I take a UK size 12.
So do I.
No.
I take it. I don't put it on, but I do take it.
So that's probably the reason why we can't share clothes. Although I do have this leather jacket you borrowed a couple of times, haven't you?
I was going to wear it, but I couldn't get it over this. So that's not happening.
And you also borrowed a belt of mine once and broke it.
I feel like if you've got a list, if you've written it down, a laundry list somewhere.
No.
You don't tend to borrow any of my clothes because you have really bad taste and you don't appreciate any of my couture.
We don't share makeup often,
A little
but
bit.
I've mopped a eyebrow pencil off you.
Yeah, and I've occasionally taken, you know, the odd bit, like if you sort of run out of something, you can just sort of, it's
Like
handy
if it's
for
life or death and I have to like resort to using something of Olympia's, I will, but I prefer not to.
From a practical point of view it is, but you know, she likes to buy a lot of cheap shit on eBay.
So do you.
No, mine is all designer.
That is bullshit. So Stefan Segnati,
Hello.
he wants to know, I feel like you two would be killer intimidating in person as a duo. What's one thing you have to do separately and one thing you have to do together? Intimidating?
It's true though, because you know in Hocus Pocus, like we do link arms and go.
Well, you tend
It's
to
a
do that.
road!
You tend to do that and leave me behind, and you just look like some crazy person.
I do it on
walking
my
down the
own.
street. You do it on your
I
own.
pretend I'm skiing.
Yeah.
So I can understand why people might think we are intimidating. Also, we are sort of about 8 foot
Yeah,
tall.
we're very, very tall, so I guess that's quite intimidating. And we don't go half-assed with our shoes. Like our shoes are, if it's less than 5 inches, I'm not interested.
We don't want to know.
So yeah, we're tall. We're tall. Something that we have to do together.
We like to bathe together. No, that's a lie, because I can barely fit in that bathtub. We don't really like each other that much, so we don't do much together. We do these videos. We have to do these videos together.
Yeah, we have to do
Because
these
we're kind of
videos
a package
together.
deal. It's kind of a buy one, get one free. You buy me and Nova's like the side dish.
I don't know about that.
But otherwise,
Bloody rude.
you know, intercourse probably requires to, nothing.
The thing is, we like doing things together, but we're also very independent, so I don't think there's anything we have to do together.
I like to say that in the Venn diagram of life, if you have the pair of us, the little sort of slit in the middle, I'm sorry to use that word. I'm sorry to use that word. The slitherette in the middle is
That has
very
a name,
tiny.
doesn't it?
What, the bit in the middle,
yeah, I
the
don't know what it's
crossover.
called.
Very tiny,
Very
and
tiny.
it's sort of just the Eurovision Song Contest and pizza. That's more or less
Fried chicken.
fried chicken. Sort of tends to spill over into mine a bit more, but that's fine. So what do we do together? Nothing.
What do we have to do by ourselves that we cannot do together?
Well, you don't let me do the laundry.
Yeah, I really hate you doing the laundry.
She doesn't like me doing the laundry because I don't mind it when my whites are a little grey. I kind of like that.
No.
I don't mind it.
You don't separate your darks from your whites.
I don't.
And that
But
bothers me.
no, but listen, just hang on, just stop.
It is a
such-
wonder we ever got past that. It's a wonder we're still together, because
It's-
that would be
I've
a write-off for a lot of people.
Taken that to an art though, so it's not that they look sort of a bit grey. They're sort of nice clothes afterwards.
What the fuck do you
There's
mean?
an ombre sort of grey effect going on.
They're disgusting.
They look like religion, you know, all saints.
All the whites you've bought since you've met me are now still white.
I don't know why you're so insistent on everything being white. There was a gentleman in the 40s who became quite big because he preferred things white.
Right, wow. What about in regards to drag? What do we have to do separately? I hate we can't do each other's makeup. People always ask us if we do each other's makeup. No. There's videos on that as well. It went horribly wrong.
We have
a new
such
entity was
different ways
created.
of
The less
doing
said
it.
about it, the better.
Like I like to blend, I like to do nice eyebrows. And I can't be doing with glitter because I have allergic reactions.
Oh yeah.
And then sort of on the other side, it's Mystic Meg.
As we've said, we just have nothing in common.
It sort of works. Sort of when you
We're
put
getting
up,
2 for the price of 1.
we sort of tessellate, like physically though. Not, I mean that sounds dirty, but I just mean in a nice way.
Yeah.
In the snuggle times, it's sort of, it works. It's like a jigsaw. Yeah, like a jigsaw you never want to put together. There's something that doesn't
Because
quite
the
work.
completed picture is
It like
just
doesn't work and
horrifying.
it does work. I don't know. I mean, we should probably speak to someone.
Well, that's great. Make sure you subscribe to Perfect Androgyny to catch more of our faces every Thursday and everybody else for the rest of the week. Stay tuned as well because there's going to be some special surprises on this channel. I won't say any more, but stick around for some magic.
Shit. Leave some comments for us below and find us on social media. It's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Periscope.
And find us on our YouTube channel as well. It's youtube.com/Novympia. That's it then, isn't it?
Balenciaga!